Okay, hold on. Okay, let me make sure shit doesn't disconnect. Oh my god. Ah! Why is everything so difficult? Guys. I'm crashing out. I'm crashing out. Hold on. I don't think I even sent the live feed to YouTube. No, I did. Okay. Okay. Let me close this anyways. Hold on, guys. Minasan. Shotomate kudasai. I am struggling. I'm struggling. It's been a bit. Oh my fucking god. Alright, hold on. That's me. Alright, this is work. Hello, hello. Is my face tracking working? Oh my fucking god. Well, it's not gonna be a 3D stream today, that's for sure. Alright, let me just go. Let me just Hello. Hello. Chat room. It is I, Big Ham, largest gaming hamster on Twitch.tv and YouTube, and a member of Nizali Records. Hello. How the fuck are we doing today? It's been a bit. I mean, like, I say a bit. Cause like we went a little off stream schedule for last week. Cause I had things to do. And I'm here. Oh no. It wasn't much of a break, I'll tell you what. But I'm here. Hope everyone's doing well. Sotembori, hello. MMX Rico, hello. Captain Wolfstar and Ranmu, hello. I'm here. I'm here and well, and I hope you guys are well too. Today, I mean, many things have happened while I've been offline. But I want to know how you guys are doing too. What are you guys up to? I'm like buying time because I'm opening up my schedule, because I likely will dip out of stream very fast today, right at 7 for workout. So yeah, no, let me know what you guys, how have you guys been? If you guys are, you know. Here, I'll start. Hi, Ham. Brendan called you a degenerate. Why? What did he do? Probably serves you right, but you know. You're a his degenerate. Oh my god. What was this? You can't say here? Oh, okay. Good. I guess. I guess it's good. It's good to censor yourself. All right. Well, I'm glad you are well. I guess. I hope that is a good thing. Let me pull up the schedule. Oh, that is the why is it showing that screen? There we go. Cool. We can look at the schedule very briefly. Yeah, be on your best behavior. Just because I left doesn't mean you can goon. Alright. This week's schedule is here, behold. And it's a little bit of a special one because it is Halloween week. Shout out to Jen. for Jensen Wong on Twitter making this really cool, like, this is not planned. Big Ham's Halloween Haunt. That's not what the actual event is called. It's just a little Halloween special. So like on Friday, I'm doing a little thing with Tipanya, which I will shout out in chat right now. She is my fellow gen mate. You know, I don't know. It feels weird calling Yariko folks gen mates. I did that once at a convention when I met some big people. I was like, oh my god, these are my two friends, my gen mates, and I was just like, I looked at them, at their eyes, and I was like, I can't just call you guys that. That feels like a coworker term, you know? But yeah, they're buddies. But it's Tipanya. I say gen mate to call attention to the people that Nyazelli Records is real. And we do stuff together still from time to time, but we are like a lot of like real like quiet artists, like a lot of us. It's Friday, we're doing a little thing with Tippa, and on Twitter you might have seen on Twitter or Blue Sky, I have a little thing for costume reveal. So if you are so inclined, if you would like to, this is like not mandatory. This is kind of like a, hey, if you want to guess, if you want to write what you think it is, you can reply to this or to the hashtag Halloween 2025. And on the day of the stream, I will read them all out of Tipanya to show what the people think. Yeah. So, yeah, from the silhouette, it can be like, who is this? What are they cosplaying? I won't tell you guys until the day of. But yeah. But yeah, today we have art. It is a smaller week for me. Art and spooky karaoke. I decided last minute, like, why not get in the mood? Why not, you know, enjoy the festivities of Halloween and do that shit, you know? I was like, I figured it'd be a good time, so better than ever. I wanted to do it like maybe closer to Halloween, but I think I want to keep my rest days, you know, get them back on schedule, because lately I just been like, oh god, I don't know. I feel like there's so much stuff coming up in the coming months, travel and whatnot. I traveled this weekend too. Oh, but it's, you know, it's gonna be time off stream, so like I will try to, you know, keep consistently streaming until I have to, like, you know, do my leave for a while, my travels. It should be fun. It should be a nice little break. But yeah, like it also probably will mean I'll be like just cold. I mean, like I might share stuff on social media or like write some thoughts, but it's likely during that trip that I will like just not be active on social media, because, you know, I did that for my recent trip and I was like, you know, it's kind of good. So like if you talk to me on Discord, I'm very sorry. If you're mutual and talk to me on Discord, I likely only look at it after. Hold on, I'm moving some stuff in my scene. So, oh god, what's going on? What's going on? Why can't I move anything? What's going on? A little annoyed. Okay, there we go. I'm moving some camera stuff around because I'm like, oh, how fun would it be to mess around with the cameras on a scene? I've been working on 3D stuff offline. Yeah. Hi, Hinatu, welcome. I've been working on some stuff off stream that I'm like, frankly, like really excited about. But it's also like, I also am like a little anxious with everyone being excited about it, because I'm like, oh, now I have to commit to it. I've been working on Renan's model off stream. On and off stream. You guys have seen me work on it. And I got it partially rigged. So like, you know, mind all the rigging issues. But I'll show him to you. I'll show him to you, and I'll share some GIFs with the world. I made some funny GIFs. But yeah, on Twitter you might have seen I also posted yeah, some GIFs of random dancing, and it's because, yeah, like it is true. I have them all, well, sort of rigged up. But yeah, the next few weeks of like working on stuff, it probably will be me like making sure stuff looks good, Sorry, I'm transferring the file over because I want to have him dancing in my background. I probably shouldn't be doing this because I'm literally leave like at 7 p.m. so like almost an hour. Over 10 megs! I'm gonna explode. Hold on. I had to resize my shit still for these gifts. Hello, Kairu. Welcome. One of the gifts I have like perfect size, but the other one will not send through. Oh. I had a buddy who got hacked on Discord recently. And I had to and like I didn't click on anything from them, but like I was like, you know, better safe than sorry. If there was another breach, I want to make sure that my account is safe. So I was like, oh, let's do that. And it's been crazy. Like, so this, yeah, you know, I guess keep an eye out, you know, like if your account might be in trouble or in danger, you know, you should just change the passwords of your stuff. Like if there's ever any breaches. That's what I've learned, and I learned it the hard way. And it's stressful. I feel so bad for her right now because I'm like, oh man, it shouldn't have happened. Anyways, I got the orc here. Here we go. Here comes that boy. Look at him. I'll put him on my scene today for stream. He's just dancing, and these are just like a default Waterdo dances. So do not ask me for any Fortnite dances unless you have a link to the dance that is in the Steam Workshop. I can make him dance those, but anything else, it's like, nope, I can't do that. Hello, cute hamster. You like the swim tube? Thank you. Yeah, I went to a baby shower this weekend though. We can talk about that while I work on stuff. So let me do that. You know, hamster, hi, disco. All right, let me switch scenes. But yes, working on this makes me both like creatively fulfilled and extremely anxious because everyone's got eyes on me now. Can I do the nay and the whip? Like I said, if it is in the Waterdo store on Steam, and in addition, if, you know, yeah, just if it is in the Waterdo store on Steam and uploaded, then you can, then like, you know, if I can find it in search terms, then it is available and I can make it dance. But otherwise, no. We just talked about this. Let me play some music. I wanted to play some music from YouTube today. You know why I was late today? Oh, also, hi, Disco. Oh my God. I have been troubleshooting my audio shit. Shoot, how do I bring me? What music do I want? Head empty music. I want my head empty music. Give it to me. Yes. That's how you pronounce Waterdo? Yes. What do you want to say? Waterdo! Waterdo! Here's the thing. I know there's a proper way to pronounce things that exists in the world. But as a polyglot who speaks many languages, you know, if I'm speaking Portuguese, I will pronounce things warudo. I'll say it when I'm speaking in Portuguese, I'll pronounce it like that. If I'm speaking Japanese, warudo, right? If I'm speaking English, warudo. If you do not speak multiple languages, I don't want to hear it. Yes, I speak Portuguese. All right, let me open this up. But yes, I have You're asking me any questions, Shuang. You're reaching your question quota. You're not allowed to ask any more questions. I've decided. please remember, you're finding my questions super fast. It's okay if you talk. Oh my God, I'm gonna time you out for like 5 minutes. Oh my God, hold on. Did I eat? Yes. I'm gonna time you out for 1 minute, Trong. Think about your actions. To the Shadow Realm. That is a polite nudge. Just... That was one too many questions. I don't think... Strong specifically is not allowed to ask any questions on stream. Every time you ask a question, I will delete the message and time you out. Do not test my patience, guys. I made that rule like recently though. Just... Okay, let me bring up the menu. I fixed his hand because when I was rigging it, there's like many things that happen, such as... Okay, hold on. Such as the fingers just being all over the place. His fingers are scrambled. Do you want me to put a number to it? Because it could be as many questions as you want, but if the frequency is like in short, you know, in short amounts of time, I might get irritated. So it's until I get pissed off, which like today I think is like everyone's only allowed one question. Unless you pay a gifted sub. Then you can ask another question. You need to gift one sub every time you ask one. Yeah, but I can pose them into like a bunch of things. I hope I had a nice weekend. I did. Oh, I can tell you guys about my plane story because I flew. I know it's like sounds crazy. It's like Big Hand must be loaded. Okay, Disco for the gift. Disco is allowed an extra question this stream because Disco gifted us up. Thank you so much. I should just do that more often. Is mayonnaise an instrument? No, it is a condiment. Now the bottle that the mayo is coming out of might be an instrument. But yeah, you can put him in a lot of poses. The thing is, like, these poses were made for like fanboys, and Brandon is not a fanboy, so it's kind of hard. But it's cool because I can like pilot him and control his hands. They look all right, but I think I want to do a little bit more work. This is Brandon asking for upbeats, but it's good. Like he's moving pretty good, and I'm aware of all the tie clipping. I'll figure that out later. Let him live his fanboy dream. But any poses that are like petite or make him like his joints get really close together. Even this one actually looks alright. I think I fixed the skinning to be a little bit better. This is the Rennen Dakimakura pose. You print him and put him here. Whoa! Whoa! There's him falling over. Here's him jazz dancing. This is jazz? Oh yeah. So yeah, there's like stuff like this where like, you know, his head won't be in the right place because it's not naturally where, you know, whoa. It's not like natural to a person's head because his head just kind of juts out. So there's a lot of poses where I'm like, it doesn't work too well. But for the most part, he's pretty good. Nah, he can't. He's not allowed though. I love this though. I was playing with this like for a long time. He's got a huge head. Yeah, that's how big his head is. Oh my god, he's so cute lined up. There's like a Yancha dead pose. It's so funny. He looks really good in it. Let me see if I can find him. But yeah, it's cool because you can just like make him do whatever. Four liches. There's liches. Just saying, even when drawing him and his head is so big, full of work secrets. Yeah, that's why he's so smart. You know, he's just thinking. What is he thinking about? No one knows. Does he look okay cross-legged? Oh, this is so cute, actually. Oh, I need to put like a T in his hand. But yeah, I think today I thought of doing one of two things. Either I don't want to do anything skinny related because I've been on that wave for like a long time and I gotta take a break. So I'll be doing other things. Dogeza? Dozega? I don't think they have Dozega. If it is in the Watado store as a pose, and he can give that to me, then he can do it. But I don't think they have it. You saw it. Okay. go up. Okay, I'm going up. I'm going up. When do I stop, Milks? No! His head's going through the ground. He's like a freaking ostrich. It doesn't work because his neck is like he's like a rock. Isn't there like a emote like that here too? The thank egg? This is him. Fetal position. This is him when I kicked him in the penis that one time. Hi Woozy. Nice. Yeah, but it's good. Oh my god. Let me see. Slow dance. We got it. This is obligatory. Slow dance 17. Hi. This is what I've been making your son do. His ass just goes out so far when he does that. It's when someone says it hurts their eyes to look at him. You getting camcorder out? Yeah. Yeah, slow dance 17 is like the pole dance. Oh my god, get away. I don't like it when he like gets that close to the screen. All right, but yeah, all these dances like they look pretty good. When I get one like where he's like breakdancing, but I could be making gifs of him all day doing this, but I'd rather like finish texturing him because believe it or not, he's not fully textured yet. Like yeah, you see colors on him and you see some shading, but that's just Substance Painter's like base thing, and I wanna texture better. I don't know if I want to do like I do want to like get really close to like what Woozy's art looks like for him, but I'm not gonna like what's the word for it? I'm not gonna project the texture directly on him. Making the default dance. If the default dance is in a Watado store, again you can let me know. You can go like, hey, it is in the store under this search term. I'll make him default dance. But I don't know if it's in here. Is there a caramel dance in there? Is actually. Oh, did Substance crash? I might actually have to close my fun toy. There's caramel dancing. He's cute. He's cute. I can make a gif of him. I can make a gif. But yes, any requests for dances, it must be in the Watado store because I can't just rip it from I can't personally rip it from Fortnite, but other people certainly have the technology. I encourage you guys to learn that type of stuff. But yeah, I have Substance Painter. And the cool thing about Substance Painter is there's a lot of materials that can bake textures from, you know, normal maps and occlusion maps. And so I have this so far as a base, and I think it's pretty good. Here's his eyeballs in the sheet. Ah! He's dying. Learn to dance? Well, learn how to rip the dances. And then and give me input the file. Learn how to upload Watado Dance to the workshop. If you learn how to put a dance in the Steam workshop for Watado, then I can make him dance. My viewers need to be smart people. So this is like my effort to make you guys smarter. Growing your brains, you know? Okay. But yeah, it's cool because like I can tint him. I can make him drink the juice, the dumb bitch juice, the dumb bitch orc juice, and make him red. Actually, I was messing with this too, and I made his like actual hair red, and I was like, oh, like that feels very different. Is it not here? Texture sets, the hair mats. He looks so crazy, like with red hair. You want to see? Looks like baby chunk fill. So weird, so different. It's like, who is that? Does he dye his eyebrows? Actually, thinking about it now. Does Brendan dye his eyebrows? Feels like Christmas with red hair. Yeah. Oh ho ho. I don't know. Like, I don't know if I like who is this man. You must make a confession. You're not smart. Then the good thing about, you know, about being smart is you can become smart by learning. Yeah, there he is. But yeah, we can do so much. It's just I'm not gonna fuck around too much. It's like Dennis who? Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman. Does he have red hair? Oh! Oh my gosh! Wait, what's going on? This guy has great hair. Does his hair change every time? This is cool. Used to play NBA on PlayStation 1. Oh, NBA 98, I see. I was like, wow, Uzi knows sports. Oh, every time we got in an Uber this weekend, the dudes, not the dudes, like I think twice. I think it's because it was cold where we went, and we bought hoodies of this local sports teams, so the people in the car wouldn't stop talking sports to us. And I felt bad because I was just like, oh, how about that game, huh? And I was like, I don't know if this team is a baseball or basketball team that you're talking about. How about them Cowboys? Yeah, I was like, huh. I let Bernard. The good thing is, like, as a girl, I can just pretend to not know. And I mean, I also do not know. But like, if you're a dude, usually like they'll ask about sports. Like I left Bernard in the cold to like answer the questions. But I think in the second ride, I got fed up and I was like, I don't watch sports. And I cut that conversation a little shorter. And I felt a little bad, but I was also just like, stop. Stop asking me about sports. Respectfully, you know? I don't know anything. I was gonna sculpt on his face, actually. Let me see. Because something I can do too is, hold on. I have a ZBrush file, but where is it? But yeah, okay. I can talk about the trip while I work. Right. A buddy's like mom sent us an invite for a baby shower, and I was like, oh cool. And we're like, oh shoot, like it's in a completely different state. So, you know, we hadn't been to their wedding, so we're like, you know, maybe it'll be good to come to the baby shower. Because I think they're, like, pretty private and didn't do anything, like, crazy. But then the mom organized this big baby shower. So I was like, you know, we'll show up, you know, as a nice gesture. But also, like, you know, we haven't seen them in a bit. So we visited. Man, I can't believe the babies. Baby showering. Well, the baby isn't even born during the baby shower. Also, thank you for the follow, Wido. I don't know why my Twitch didn't tell me. But yeah, I was telling Bernard, like, no, Bernard, the baby's like, I think many times I was like, Bernard, he's talking, alluding to like seeing the baby, and I was like, the baby is inside the womb still. You can't see it, Bernard. You can't see the baby. But eventually it's like, oh, okay. This is a sculpt I had before. Like, it has like really nice details still, but I think I want to redo some stuff. This is what I made the low poly from, which is like, it's still pretty high poly. Well, hi Sean, welcome back. I hope you learned your lesson. But also welcome back. I promise that I didn't bench strong for 1 minute. Prolonging a minute. You're punished. But now you know. I do mean it. Baby shower, but you pressure wash the guests the moment they walk in the door. You'll marry him? Oh my gosh. But yeah, I was like, I think Mitchell was like, oh, we're not gonna see the baby. But I gave one of my plushes as a gift. So now he has a Scar plush. That baby will have a Scar plush and will grow up liking streamers. Well, yeah, you didn't do anything bad, Chong, but you know, purely off the vibes. You know, I'll be real. It was a vibe timeout, but it was like, hey, there's a rule. There is a rule that I wrote though. It is in writing that I do not like excessive questions. So that's it. I don't know what to tell you, but it wasn't bad. They're like, you could have been banned for worse things, and I think you're fine. A ban, doesn't necessarily mean I hate the person. Unless it's like something really bad. I'm opening Maya right now and it's taking a million years. I'm so sorry. I finished sculpting Random. Thank you for coming. I think I can just import the low poly. I don't know why I'm opening Maya because I think I do have like a... I have a file that's called like Random Exploded and it's just all his pieces like... different spots. 1 million years to load up, yeah. Substance. Random head exploded. You're gonna see an orc blow up. Boom. Yeah, so this is the view I have. Oh no, his nose. This is what I do when I import stuff into Substance because it needs to bake each component individually, like the AO and stuff. Because otherwise, if like the pieces are like on top of each other, it bakes the data from the other pieces. Because that's how normal maps are made. Oh man, I don't like this triangle. Why is it like missing? Oh no. There we go. He's getting baked. You saw the rules? Yeah, thank you, thank you. I know they're like I've been trying to make them like shorter or smaller, but it's just like every time an incident happens, you know, it's like the government, you know, and how like courts work. It's like, well, if something happens and then the general populace agrees like, no, that's like pretty bad, like, you know, some laws get made. Usually a law gets made is something's fucked. Now technically, you know, isn't too bad. Usually it's not too bad, but yeah, usually it's just like oh. Okay, hold on. I just realized something. It's not symmetrical. Shit. He's getting baked. Oh yeah, I baked him already. I mean, I technically baked him before. Yeah, we'll bake him again. It's kind of annoying because I don't have a good way to like do these sculpts. And like not have shit go down. Let me see. I mostly just wanted to like bring the high poly in here though, so I can like add some nice details. Like his scar, 100% can be done as you know, I can make a scar look good as a sculpt. But I wanted to try this out because like I think what ends up happening is I'll sculpt a high poly, then I'll do the low poly, and then I'm like, huh, I don't like how this looks, and then I'll go with the low poly and just like texture, like, what's it called? I'll hand paint the texture, which isn't bad, but I think like if you're doing like a PBR workflow, which is like what I have been wanting to try and practice, you know, you want to be able to do some cool stuff. So I think this is kind of my effort to like work in Substance a little better, have fun with it. Okay. I wonder if I Dynamesh his head, if it'll be easier. It might be. You know, in reality, I probably should be doing like I should be doing clay polish to like make this more fun to sculpt. I don't have like good settings for it though. It's a bit better. There's still like a lot of faceting to his face, which I don't like. Yeah. He's getting baked. Okay. The mouth bag, I don't care about the bake for that. That's gonna be its own shit. I don't care. But yeah, it's cool because it can like I can like go in and like it's gonna be asymmetrical, whatever I'm sculpting. Let me Dynamesh this actually. Because he's got like some nice loopage around his face, but I think I don't know, what does Becam think? I mean, I'm thinking I want to put this into like a different, like, I want to make Polymesh 3D and just sculpt him on there. Because then the symmetry will be right. Oh no, it won't. Okay. Hold on, hold on. I'll just move him into place or something. But yeah, for people who like are doing 3D stuff and you're like, I don't know where to start with characters. It is a lot, but like, I think if you do courses and stuff, look up some 3D courses. Like some people will go through the whole workflow of like doing a character, and it's really intimidating. But just start small. I think anyone's love for 3D first and foremost should be like the same way like people started drawing. It's just like, you know, rather than, I mean, some people work great in the technical level. I don't. Like I can tell you right now, I'm terrible like working at a technical level, and I kind of, oh man. Well, let me see. Duplicate. I'll zero mesh it. Did I zero mesh it? No. 2024? 2048? Nah, this is a high poly sculpt. It's fine. I don't know. It doesn't need to be like crazy poly count. The reason like I do want to keep it a little bit low is so that like when you go, it's easier to like sculpt on stuff when it's like a lower resolution, if that makes sense. Like it can make man, I'm just yapping. You can make bigger changes like on a lower poly mesh without it looking bumpy. Like not the majority of the time, the reason people's like sculpts might look crumply or wrinkly, it is because they, hold on, I'm putting this orc on here too. Coco Melon for my viewers. I can put them on my head too, can't I? Yeah, 90% of the reason some people's like sculptures look bumpy and lumpy is because they're working on way too high subdivisions and didn't have like space to do it. There we go. There you go, there you go. That's better. He's like the devil on my shoulder. 40 Gorillion polygons. I mean, you can sculpt with like 40 Gorillion polygons if you wanted, but would it be smart? No. Is this actually like in the center? I don't think it is. Fuck. The center is like here. The single brain cell is party rockin', yeah. You can't say a single brain cell is shaped like an orc. Not many people can say that. I think it's awesome. Okay, cool. I think I can work on this symmetrically now. And feel less bad. Alright, can I? Supreme brain cell. Yes, yes. Let me see. Clay polish. I feel like we can smooth them out a bit more. It's a little annoying. And get that orb brush, the orbs crack brush. I have there's other orb brushes, I think, but I don't have them all imported, which is a shame, really. But yeah, I don't think I need to. I can do it by hand. Yeah, he's got like a. I had like a highly inappropriate comment from my channel. While we're like, I had a thought while working on this, because I watched a recent video that Brandon did with Akashi. And it was in regard to 3D models, and I was like, you know, I could be this person. It'd be very funny if I was this person, but I'm, you know, he won't have more, you know. Okay, you know how what do you mean, what? You know, okay, I'll talk about it in open space, and you guys gotta promise to not be gooners. So you know how there's like Wordle, there's Wordle, Scrandle. There's like the daily stuff, the daily games, and some sick freaks made one for the Rule 34 website, you know. And you're supposed to guess which character has more, is tagged more, which means, like, you know, like I guess how Tumblr has tags. It's like, hey, right? So his recent video was on that, and Akashi said something about like, so like characters that have a 3D model apparently have way more tags on those websites because the potential for making content of that nature is greater. And I thought, well, I think it'd be kind of funny if Big Ham, biggest prude in the VTubing space, you know, was responsible for distributing a 3D model. They got random, you know, more tags on that website. I think it'd be really funny, but also I'm not that much of a comedian. Oh no? Oh no, what? Don't worry about it. Oh no, oh no. It'd be funny. I just think it'd be funny, but you know. Well, I thought about this too. For people to draw him a little bit, have an easier time drawing him, because Noro does this. Noro made their model, I believe, like available as a Clip Studio Paint asset, and I was like, well, if I made Brandon's model like in some form, like available, like imposable in Clip, then like people have an easier time drawing him. But I haven't decided yet, because I feel important to programs. Yeah. I feel, yeah, but again, it's like this is also a piece that's going to be in my portfolio, so I'm kind of like, I don't know yet, guys. But I think it would be cool, like on a perspective of like help some fan artists. But I know where this work might end up. So I'm hesitant, but you know, I thought about it. Anyways, that's it. That's all I wanted to say. And sculpt. Yeah, I want to see how this bake turns out, because I do want to like make an effort to like try it out, and if it doesn't look good, then oh well. Right, anyways, I should talk about baby shower. No babies were showered. No one was sprayed with water. But a friend's family is like, I'm gonna say the term highly American, and I want you guys to understand. I mean, like, you know, when I say highly American, I mean like, oh, they got the whole family. They got like years of lineage or whatever, like in the Americas. Not an immigrant, but like, you know, everyone in America had parents who were like, you know, were immigrants. So it's like that's how some of them came to be. I won't talk about his family specifically, but it was just like, it was really cool talking to some of the relatives, because I got to talk to someone's grandma, to one of the grandmas on one of the sides of the family, and like her talking about like, I don't know, like almost her whole like family going to the same school for like years. I thought that was really cool. I was just like, aw, like it made me feel a little like, I guess I was a little sad, because I was like, I'm never gonna like, you know, if I was still in Brazil, maybe I would have had like a family meetup where, you know, family meetups would probably be like this. But I was just like, oh man, it felt a little bit like a Thanksgiving dinner, like sitting down and you know, being at another family's house and chilling out. But there's a lot of love like between both families, clearly, and just kind of like, oh, like, hey, this person was important in our lives, because then you're talking about the grandpa who had passed, and I was like, oh, this is really sweet. But they named the kid like after one of the late grandpas, which I was like, oh, that's great. That's really sweet. But yeah, I think about that level of connection, and I was just like, wow, like it does seem really cool to be like, oh, my family is from this part of the state, and then, you know, oh man, I don't know. There's like just the US is just really interesting, because there's so many different cultures from like just all over, and their family was like all over the place. Like, I think it was kind of cool to get some insight on that and just be like, wow. Like, you like, I guess when you talk to people too, like, I don't know, you think about like all the different accents in America, and you don't really think, you know, like, I think like everyone, there's like one generalized like Southern accent, but it really is different. So like, well, I think the grandma was like, had a little bit of a Southern accent. She's really sweet. Like, but then it's just like all the time. I was thinking about this because I was like, oh man, people just kind of toss it all the time. But like, there are different like nuances to like to the accents. You know, America. And like, it does suck to see it sometimes in a light where it's like, oh, this person's uneducated because they speak this way. And it's like, no. It's just like not everyone's got the newscaster accent. But it's really cool. It's really cool, and like, it makes me think like I did miss like some sort of upbringing in America by just living in one state. But I think about people like who maybe moved all over America or travel around America and got to hear everyone's different nuances and how they speak. Dude, what if I got his like head creases like 1-to-1? Would that be creepy? It's like I'm gonna ask Dreamy to patch the Casper Catachini game, and it's gonna be like, how many creases are Renan's forehead? Or to be like a mini game to draw how many creases there are on his forehead, and I'll be like, oh, I know the answer. and I'll get it perfectly. You give me that as like a quiz. We really do. I really do get to see this face up close all the time for like this project. Also, I'm shocked for him to say that the nude model is not rigged. He's like, oh. I think because Dan hasn't been doing like model work anymore, but that's wild to me. I would rig it though, probably. Oh, this is a cool thing too. I think like in his sculpt. This is why I want to take his model and like do normals for it, because he's got all these like great scars, and also got to do a sculpt for his nipples because they're not in there, and I don't want to just make discs. I want to just make a texture part. Every year his creases go by 1. Well, he's been around VTubing for like 5 years almost, right? 4 or 5 years. He's gonna be like, ah. He's gonna have so many folds. This boy. You need his scar lore? They're all from cats. I don't know. He probably got stabbed. That's many times. I'm assuming they're like battle scars. Think he has a horseshoe shaped one on his back? Horseshoe? Really? Eh? Oh, there it is, right here. He got run over? By a horse? Wait, this is true? Woozy. Unbelievable. That's crazy. Oh my god. Thank you, Woozy Mama. I'm imagining canonically Woozy was there and just like, I don't know, taking care of her son. Also, I really like this sketch. I know these are old, but I looked at these a lot when I was making him. I was like, aw. They have a lot of life. These are gonna be really handy when I do like the mouth shapes. For the commission, Random was like, you got run over by a knight and accrued lots of medical bills from that. Oh my god! Omegaverse bite? What? Tell me more about the Omegaverse, but I know about the Omegaverse, but tell me, what is it, like a wolf thing? Is it an alpha wolf thing? Tell me. Also, guys, it's so hard to find like Halloween songs that aren't, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm not educated, but like I feel like looking up Halloween songs has been so hard because I'm like, I don't want to sing Ghostbusters and Thriller, but it's gonna have to be in the list. But there's some songs where I was like, oh, I didn't know this was a Halloween song. A lot of people were like, oh, Kim Petras has a whole album. And I gotta say, it's pretty good. But some of the songs are not singable. The Alpha bites the Omega to claim them? Oh my god. What? Weird Ham. Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you. I said Weird Ham, but it's because, you know, I'm acknowledging it. Would Hex Girls from Scooby-Doo be considered? Yeah! Yeah! Hold on. I wonder. Hold on. I'm about to get fat DMCA on this. It's okay. I don't earn money. I don't earn money on YouTube. Hex Girls. Spell on you. Heads will roll. Oh yeah. I have that one. I got. Zoinks!
Easy, guys. It's just the Hex Girls.
Yeah, this one I remember.
I'm gonna cast a spell on you. You're gonna do what I want you to. Mix it up here in my little bowl. Say a few words and you lose control. I'm a
Hex girl, and I'm gonna put a spell on you. Okay. I'm a hex girl. I'm a hex ham, and I'm gonna put a ham on you. Yes. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna mentally save this. Yes, thank you. Dream Etude just released a cover. Dreamy Etude. The Scooby-Doo nostalgia. Yeah, it's good. I remember there's a lot. Scooby-Doo was a really good show, actually. Is that Hotel Dusk music? Oh my god. You couldn't like just posted about it recently. It was like, we need a Hotel Dusk remake. That'll be so hot. And I'm like, that's so true. So true, bestie. It'll be so hot. Give us a Hotel Dusk remake. Boop, boop, boop. Also, ads are gonna play soon, so I'll disappear in a moment. Yeah. Well, I wasn't bringing it up. It was all Woozy. Blame Woozy. You were thinking about it today? Dude! Same brain! Oh my god. The game is good. You found a freaking paperclip on the floor? And he just turned all like sketchy. That's the style of that game Hotel Dusk. Okay, hold on. For people who haven't played it, Hotel Dusk has this like style in the game where like everyone's kind of like in a scribbly sketch look. I bet Woozy looked like this. Like you saw the paper, and in real life, he just turned into like this. Oh, so cool. I have many people who would want this recreated. Yasuyuki-san drew Fender of Kyle Hyde before? Really? Yasuyuki would. Oh my god. I hope he's doing well. I tune into his stream sometimes. I really like his translation widget. I think it's helped me learn a little bit of Japanese or like listen in. Cause like he will speak in like terms for the translator to catch it, but then sometimes I'm like, oh. I learned a little bit. Okay, ads are playing. I'll be right back. Oh, sorry. That was a really gross noise. I'm back. Yeah, Hotel Dusk is really good. I know there's a thing going around on Twitter actually that's like, hey, 10 games that define me, and like, I felt too much pressure to like do it, because I was like, there's too many games that like will define Big Ham. But lately, I'm also like, you know, I'm okay with not sharing everything. I'm okay with like keeping a little bit to myself. Cause like, who knows? Maybe the game the next game I want to play could be like one of my favorites. And it's my secret ammunition. But yeah, oh man, I wish it was like more easily playable. But it's not gonna get ported. I know that that studio did another game that got like got a re-release recently, so maybe it's not impossible. But like, goddamn, bro. Hotel Dusk would be really good to have surround. I remember there were parts in that game that made me really tense though. But yeah, if you like story games, that's a really good one. Have any of you been keeping up with Gnosia, the anime? Because that one is like I posted about it on Twitter because I wanted people to hear the good word. Oh yeah, you wanna collaborate, Minty? I'm gonna decline. I saw it's like bright pink, so I was like, oh, I want to collaborate. How you doing, Minty? This cringe ass dragon wants to collaborate on my channel. Hope you're doing well. Let's give him some eye bags. I think that'd be nice. Doing good at setting up the Day of the Dead ofrenda. Oh. Is the ofrenda like a gift basket, or is it like it's like an altar for like the deceased? I'm never too sure, so I was just curious. I wanted to more of an altar. I see. Oh, that's cool. I like the idea of one of those, like, or like I don't know, like the whole celebration for it. I think it's like really beautiful. But I think like I don't know, I think from a standpoint sometimes of people like from the outside, they might look at it and be like, oh, skulls, spooky. But I think it's like a great way to like honor the deceased. I need to figure out what I want to make for them this year. Probably more chicken adobo. Oh. You don't have to put a food in the altar since the other dog lives in the living room. Yeah, I might have to hold on food offerings until the day of. Oh, I do food offerings too. I guess it is like common for like any sort of like. Let's go HGTQ then. Thank you. This is the. I actually might be able to do some stubble. I don't know. I might actually paint the stubble. I don't know if I want to do like a normal map for it. It might look really bad. But I think the scar is definitely worth like having like detail, right? Put out tequila for your grandparents and uncles. Oh, that's awesome. Hell yeah. It's so cool. Yeah. I'm not like, I wish I had this. But I think they'd be really happy. The fucking ear. I knew I'll get to this. I'll get to the ear and then be like, ah, shoot, I gotta sculpt this. Yeah. It's not as even his final form. Like I have him caramel dancing over here in the corner to keep me motivated. It's on my other screen though because I don't have enough windows. But I have him doing a little dance. I was looking at makeup tutorials recently too, and like it sounds kind of silly, but that kind of stuff, if you're good at doing makeup or knowing how to do contour, you might be really good at doing like sculpting or texturing for characters. Because you know where to highlight or to color the face to like make certain features come out. And I think I can be better at texturing, you know. So I've been looking at those. Can I set up something small, like setting up something kind of big, mostly because you have a lot of stuff set up, lots of paper, papel picado and stuff? Dude. It's like the little piece of the paper. Damn. That's freaking cool. me, I wish I was dead so Minty could make an altar for me. Alright. I don't think I can symmetry tool this. I think I just had to make the scars. Also, Woozy, this is the full the brush I gave you, the alpha. It's close to the whatever the Geo brush is, but I think if you work big enough with it, it does feel like actual brush strokes versus like, I don't know, other brushes. I don't know how brushes work in Blender, and I should learn maybe how to sculpt on there. With this Infinite ZBrush license, I'm kind of like, nah. Decided to try it out in Blender. It's not too bad. I think it is just like a long alpha that's soft around the edges. I want to learn how to do better with brush stuff too. If you want me to like try and export Orb Brush and see what it can do for you, I'll gladly do it. I don't know if Orb has an alpha though. I think the Orb Brush might be a few extra things. But yeah, it's my buddy who had that brush was like she said it was good for sketching, which I'm assuming is like, you know, marking forms on the face. Man, I think... Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about talking about the travel. I guess I don't really need to talk about it. It's just like, it was a good time. We got good food. I played a bunch of Pokemon ZA. Like on the plane. Oh my god, on the way there though, I have one thing to complain about. Because I'm still kind of like icked out about it. I think like we're all gonna get sick again. Like if newer strain of COVID comes around, we're like fucked. I forgot my mask for the airport this time around, but like I think next time I go to the airport I'll have it, because the person next to me, you know, they bought a meal for the plane, and I was like, okay, that's fine, you know, we all got places to be. And the way they were like licking their finger, like there's sauce on their fingers for the sandwich, and they were doing like I kid you not, like that, you know, mouth, like literal, like sucking the sauce off every finger, and I was just like, on the plane, you're gonna do that? I know. I was like, at first I was like, you know, I'm gonna be respectful, but like yeah, the finger licking good, like literally. I'd never seen someone do that like in life, but like now seeing it on a plane with the person next to me, and I was like, they're gonna get sick. It's not just like oh, sounds gross. It was just like, the hell? But I was just like concerned the whole time, like, bro, What are you doing? It's that, and then like the baby cough. Sometimes we hear it on the plane, or the open mouth cough babies. There weren't that many. There's actually a really cute kid on our plane. God, the people at my rec center never wipe their machines after using them. It drives me up the wall. like workout machines. Oh, I gotta take the extra effort to wipe down everything before I work out and do it again. Oh my god. Oh. Jesus. Yeah, we're cooked as a race. I don't think we're gonna survive much longer. And like if a meteor hit us, probably worth it. But yeah, just on a hygiene level, I was like kind of appalled. I was like, dude. I wonder if poly paint data can be transferred from ZBrush sculpt to Substance. I think it can. But meteor crash is way cooler than ozone layer death. That's true. Is ozone layer death when like the ozone layer like it's all fucked and we like die slowly? When the ozones. Tell me more. Tell me more so I can... Oh man, I already had like an existential crisis earlier today. But I'm ready for an environmental one. Okay. Maybe I'll look at the ears. I don't like sculpting ears. Maybe I just should not care. Let me make a few extra folds to feel like, I don't know, like I did something in my life. But yeah, today I think at lunch I was cooking and you know, sometimes you get the random thought about your mortality and you're like, huh, how much longer do I have to live? And you think about like, well, you know, what's the state of like, you know, my grandparents right now? And then like, you know, where my parents would be like, you know, they're not far from like the amount of years that my grandparents are at, like, you know, and I worry and I'm like, oh. I think like, you know, life stuff works out and I think you'll have to like make, at certain points in your life, you probably have to make time. And like, there's some people who are, you know, my age who are like, you know, taking care of their folks or having to step out and like, you know, because I live far away from them right now. And I was thinking about it, I guess, during all the family stuff. And I was like, man, I think I'll have to do that at some point. And like, it's scary. Because the situation with the grandma at home is like, she's not like a retirement home, but she has people caring for her. I don't know like what the situation is in Brazil. If they do have any sort of centers for the elderly. I think they might, but I think grandma might be stubborn that she's like, she wants to have her own space. But it probably does make things difficult for the family. But I don't know. I've been thinking a little bit about that, and like it saddens me, but you know, you gotta think about it. Oh man, I didn't sculpt the other ear. Frick. Can I like undo? Or just, yeah, undo the ear changes. And then go to the ear here. Annie Rose Art! Thank you for the 35 months. Oh, my alerts. How long people have to live, you know? Thinking about the mortality. Oh, I can see the moon from my room right now. It's really pretty. I don't know. It's sewing in the background. No worries. Yeah, I don't know. I think like more as you get older, and I'm thinking about just like, oh, you know. Like I want to be there to take care of my parents, but I also want to make sure that like financially I'm able to like be there to help them. It's just scary. I know like it's very easy to like just think about like, oh, trying to survive and like do my own thing, but I think at some point I'll have to, and it's just like at some point like you're not a kid anymore. Feeling that? Yeah. I guess like I started thinking about that because I was like, oh, I'm around the age right now. Well, first everyone's different, but like I feel like all the people I know, maybe it's just like two or three maybe that right now, but like having to go to baby shower or like wedding, I'm like, oh, everyone's getting married, and like, you know, having to travel to go see them and do that stuff, and I'm like, I can't be spending money left and right. Like I will to like visit them, but like for travel and stuff, I'm like, ugh. Start saving some money for your family, my parents. That's good. Yeah. Cause I know like, if you have family who is like immigrants, like they started their 401k, like if they have one like way later in life, and like I guess it's scary because like some people don't even have 401ks. But so I think about that as an immigrant. I'm like, I hope we're able to like support them somehow. But it does mean like me having to think about like, hey, maybe I should start applying for other places. So I've been on the hunt again. I think I applied to a place recently that opened up, and I was like, oh, this position will be great if I got it. But if I don't get it, it's kind of like, oh well. But I think it's beyond me being greedy. You know, I think a lot of people go like, oh, so-and-so moved jobs to get more money. It's like, it's partially that, but yeah, like I think I'm all off, but cost of living just keeps growing, right? Astronomically. And there's many solutions such as like, oh, just move to a cheaper state. And some of us can't do that because like, you know, all offices suddenly started deciding like, no, we're not doing the work from home thing anymore. Everyone must be back in office. And it sucks because they're pushing these policies, not to be like, you know, talking about this for the millionth time, but hearing people being, or like offices being like, oh yeah, work from home who? Omega lol. And in the pandemic, like a lot of offices do that, but like now it's just like everyone trying to reinforce that. And sometimes like, you know, I understand why they want it, why they want it, because like it does help. It does help some aspects of work, but like I feel like they could save a lot of money with work from home while still paying like people like a good amount of money. So I'm not sure. I just like, I want some sort of compromise. Let people do the work from home thing so that they can, like, you know, go somewhere else. Agreed. I am saying just very agreeable things though. Let me try to say something like controversial. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah. I'm lucky right now because I can do the I think like I have to be in the state of where I'm working. But I'm in a special situation where like I think normally they would have pushed me to go back in office, but because of my certain circumstances situation, they're like, oh, keep doing work from home. So I lucked out. I have a lot of coworkers who had to go back. I still think about the time before pandemic where it snowed. And our boss was like, no, all of you still have to go to work. Cause the dude was like of the mindset of like, if you're not in the office, you're not working. If I can't like loom behind you, if me, the big man, bad boss CEO can't loom behind you and see that you're working, then you're slacking. In fact, all people from work from home are slackers. That type of guy. But it was like pre-work from home, I think, that like he was doing that. And it's funny because he was like, yeah, you guys can come in. Like, if it's too dangerous to drive, we'll pay for your Ubers. My Uber to work was $80 one direction for that day. And I think after that, you know, he never did that again. He did that for that 1 week where there was snow. It's very rare for snow to happen where we live, but it was like, you know, it happens. And like, I know people from Chicago and everywhere else are like, this is nothing. I know some people are like that, but like, if you're in a state here, you gotta understand this. People, please understand. People who like are from those states that like do get a lot of snow. If a city does not have support for, you know, like snow cleanup, it makes it extremely awful. It's just terrible to be in. It's like, it's just a really bad time, you know? So like, you shut it. You be in it and you'd be like, oh, this sucks. Why is there no support? Because the city didn't finance any snow plows. Because it doesn't happen very often. You're from Texas, we shut everything down. Oh my God. Yeah. I mean, you guys get like the crazy, like the pipelines like freezing. That was like terrible. That was really scary. Hope you guys are okay though. I mean, many people weren't, but it was just like, oh, felt, you know. But yeah, it's just like, well, if it snows, they take like, you know, even if it's just a few inches of snow, sometimes they'll cancel stuff. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I don't know, like, what you do about that. I think that's the part that scares me. If I ever move to Texas, you think like it's fine and like, oh yeah, it's great, and then like that happens to you, and conditions are like, you know, they're really dangerous. Oh, what do you do? I would panic. I just die. I just die on the spot. And I don't mean like in a haha, hee hee, I'm in danger, but no, I straight up would die. I would die because I would not be able to take the stress that comes with it. Let me import this head. Wait, how do you load the updated head sculpt? Die a little inside. Yeah, I would. Yeah. Frankly, it's stressful and like, I don't know how you guys would deal. Alrighty, let me move this head over. I wish there was an easier way of moving the head to this desired spot. Besides just like eyeballing it, but it's like accurate though, I think. There we go. Okay. I'm a little worried because we're gonna get all these like weird edges from it from importing this in. I don't know. Should I just subdivide these like crazy? I guess I could. I might just do that. Go through every piece and just subdivide it a little bit to make sure it doesn't go wild. Yeah, let me do that. Perry the Platypus, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Yeah, I don't know why the alerts don't seem to play. Maybe I gotta reconnect my Twitch or something, IDK. Oh, how? Oh my god, 6:46. I feel like time's just flown by. Partially because like I fucked up, you know. I took too long to get started on stream, and that's okay. Oh man, what is a girl to do? But look forward to karaoke tomorrow. It's not going to be very good, but I'm going to try to find some Halloween song that I know a little bit. We can sing them. And, I don't know. Ha ha ha. Twirled my hair. I was in a singing mood today, though, so I think it'll be good. Play polish. Alright. Time to pull this bad boy back in. Alright. I feel so cool lately working on this. I'm like, yeah, I am powerful. I didn't make a 3D thing from scratch. I was realizing like not many people know how to do this, and I think that's cool. I feel like a little extra powerful doing this stuff. Like, it might not be everyone's niche, and not everyone might like watching this, but I think this is where I feel like at most in my element is doing like really crazy 3D stuff. There, thank you. Alright. Let me see. Big mesh maps, high poly, high definition meshes. Ran and head exploded. Alright, I'm gonna hit the bake button and cross my fingers. I think I hacked up. Because it's showing up like super low poly. Yeah, something's not right. Is it because I have all the subdivision layers? Let me export this again. That is possible. 3D. Randon. Substance exploded. Okay. cage file? No, I don't want a cage. I haven't messed so much with these numbers. Make all texture sets. Let me try this again. Because it's not reading the scar. Which is kind of crazy to me, because it should. You know, why isn't it reading? Is it because it's low poly mesh is high poly mesh? It's not though. Why isn't it working? The sculpt is great. Oh, you know what? That's probably why. Let me do merge visible, merge visible. This is probably why. Okay, I see why. Yay, I solved my issues. I'm so good at this. I am the goat. Big Ham, you the goat, I know. Alright. Okay, it's taking a lot longer. Okay, this might be a sign that it's working. Oh boy. Because it's several million polys, the sculpt to have. Yeah. It's alright though. Yeah, so the hair and the face, if you use Substance Painter, you can actually do separation of like materials, so that it's like easier to color and easier to bake. I think. I don't know if it helps with the bakes, but you can have the hair separate material right now. So it's baking a map for the hair. So you see the hair like will be slightly shaded compared to everything else. Hi Sushi, hello. Oh, there you go. Oh, that looks good. Look at that scar. Yeah, okay, we got that detail. That's what I've been looking for. Oh god. A little bump. The other maps are a little bit bumpy, but you know what? It's not a big deal. Oh, we can fix this. The occlusion maps are like really rough. Hold on. Can we bump the raise and occlusion? Spread angle, cosine. I don't know what the fuck this means. Curvature, details. Can we just do this? Apply to all. What does that do? We're baking again. He's unfixable? No, I can fix him. When is he gonna dance California Girls? I think I can have that dance. Here, I'm gonna link you guys the Watado Assets store. Go to the, okay, I want you guys, I will show it to you. The dance to have for California Girls is not very good, but if you go over here in Workshop, and you go like, do this dance. Look up if the dance is here. Well, someone just added Sonic, is that allowed? I guess they added Sonic. Yeah, if you go there, I have him up. He's been caramel dancing the night away. California Girls. There he is. That looks pretty good on him, actually. Yes, yes. He looks so good. I'll do a different background. He's in the streaming room. It's good. You see, I got no work done because I was literally doing this. Oh, he's too big in this room. Oh, I shrink him down. Oh god, that's wide done. We can do. Also, I'm gonna wrap it up soon because my workout is in 5 minutes. You can dab. You can do this dance. I like this one. The Take On Me. The car shearer dance. Doodle dance. His hands don't register too well to his face though for some of these. There's an internet yamero. Thinking pose. Oh yeah, his hands like clip through. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Okay, hold on. Jazz dancing. Hit to the leg. Hit to the legs 1. Female standing pose. This is a docky pose. Okay, hold on. I'm about to do foul things. I still gotta do colliders for his tie, so don't mind me. Don't mind it flying everywhere and clipping through his face. This is the docky, the random docky you guys wanted, I think. There you go. Here, random Yume's. Observe. He's just thinking about life. I think his shoulders look just like kind of funky though when he's doing some of these poses. Mod check. Backflip. Oh shit! Hold on, I rotated him. He rotated. Main properties. But yeah. I just say in a disclaimer for the animation stuff, so I don't have everyone going like, do this, do that, and I'm like, I can't do all this. I'm teaching my community to become smart and like There's also a bunch of walk animations. I think if we could do the walk blueprint. Actually, legendary. Come back, Brandon. He like left. He up and left. It's crazy. Come back, Rand. Where is he? Oh, there he is. It's like an office environment, too. Yeah, I think it's like a walking blueprint, though. How do I do this? Generate blueprint. Import. Add? No. It's just like a onboarding assistant. No. Okay, how do I do the walking? There's a way to do it that was like really easy. You could just be like, make my character walk, and I was like, yep. It's in the workshop. Walking. Mixamo animation package added. Walk in place. There you go, moving blueprints builder. How do I do this? Add asset. Add asset. Blueprint builder. Miku Miku dance. Blueprint builder. Oh, draw on texture asset. Must disable handheld camera. Okay. So now I can walk around. Ooh. Hold on. Add a reset. How did I make him run? Oh, there you go. He's running! Ah! Ran in the video game. He's like a Sims. Oh no. Wait, I need like Sims music. Sims 1 music. I love Sims. Me too, me too. I started on Sims 1. I grew up on Sims 1. Let me do like a office. Office? I could do like a Severance music. Ah, salary working is an environment. Perfect. Let me hide. It's like this girly jog and then like the run, the full-on run. Sims 1 and its high foot stack expansion discs. Oh my god, I had the pet one. I had the vacation expansion. So yeah, his Dimir walk. Oh my god. Even then, like his elbows are so close together to his body. Yeah, this is great. Renting the video game. Ship it, Big Ham. I want to play the video game. No, you never get to play it. Anyways, it baked. This baked, but I need to go into material settings and like make it look better. Cause I think like I will be able to like fuss around with the layers and make it look nicer with the base stuff. But I think the occlusion maps and those things I need to like modify. Oh god! What is the cell shader? I see. Oh no, I accidentally bumped this out. Oh, how do I remove this? Uh-oh. There's menus just floating around. What did I do? Shit. I'm gonna save this out though, because I think it is closer to what I wanted. I'm gonna wait. Yeah. But yes, I guess it's now better than ever time to like talk about my schedule. Even though I did earlier in the stream. I'm not gonna be doing art stream tomorrow, but I will be doing a little spooky karaoke. I'll try to do Halloween themed songs, and then on Friday I will have a Halloween special to Panya. If you would like to guess what what her outfit is, there is a silhouette on Twitter. But also, yeah, just like let us know. Let us know what what you think we might be this year. Very mysterious. Where is she? Yeah, what are we dressed as today? It is a themed costume. I'll give you guys that. What are we dressed as? You can, write in the tag, hashtag Halloween 2025, or just reply to this post and then, you can guess what we are dressed as. Here's the link. Okay, now I can go through here really quick and look. Yeah, where are the occlusion settings? The gradients? Is it in AO? It might be. Yeah. Oh, the ambient occlusion makes it pretty dark, but it's not like what's making it bad. Top down. Is it the cavity? Yeah, it's the cavity. We can make it lighter. Was that Pokemon? Yeah, I don't know. Who could it be? You too can guess the Pokemon. Yeah. So yeah, that's all I have. Let me close out my little Waterdo Randon. It has been fun. It is fun. Like, I promise you, work is getting done. It's just like at a slow pace because I honestly love I love messing around in that program. Okay. Oh, many things are lagging right now. Oh, I fixed like some of my crunchy audio issues though, because I was having one earlier this stream, and I rearranged some cables and changed some audio settings, so I think it should be fine. Yeah, thank you though. Thanks so much, guys. Let me export. I know I said I was gonna leave right at 7, but I do want to check on. I want to go open Unity and show you guys. So I have him set up there. so that I can do faster exports. Because the first time setup in Unity for any project is like just not fun. But having your stuff in Unity, you get to see kind of like what close to what the final product is supposed to be. So for me, is like it's a big step in like my process where I'm like, okay, well, I wanna see how cool my project looks so that I have motivation to keep working. So although he is like there and like ready and moving around, it is a day-by-day process. We just keep going, you know? But yeah, Tippa and I will play a game. Besides doing predictions, we'll be doing a little thing today. I put the random gifts on tenor. I hope Sushi is proud. I hope Sushi Shorts is proud. It is under. Let me see. There's one share. Nice. Yeah, I don't know. Here, if you guys want the GIF, here it is. If you want to use the pole dancing random GIF, it's here. And I also have the other one. It's a really powerful thing to be able to make GIFs. I don't know why they like it got rescaled. I guess that's what tenor does. IDK, big shrug. Yeah, well, the scars are gonna be good. I'm excited to like work on this more. Cause I have the normal map for this too, I believe. Oh, the ears be kind of funny though. Where's the project? Cool. Did I not launch it? Oh, it's launching. Okay. It's launching and I'm watching it. Na 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 na. Let me close this up. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else. I was gonna open Unity, but it's taking so long. But I just call it, guys. Let me go back to my head empty music. Enough Sims. Need to be emptying my brain right now. Dude, it takes a little bit. It's because I have all this shit open. I go like, and then I go like, man, why is my computer so slow? I better buy a new computer. No, dumbass, it's because you got a million programs open. You dumb fuck, hamster. Get your shit together. Oh, it's launching. And Waterdo's just like perpetually frozen as it usually, you know, as it usually is. Let me open Task Manager. I'm just gonna close Waterdo. Warudo. It might make things run faster, but I'm honestly so scared. Also, like, I don't know, work kind of burned a hole in my brain today. I came back and I was like, oh yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to go back to work. And then like I got hit with a million requests. But then my you know, God bless my managers who were like, hey, how are you doing this week? They did a temperature check and I was like, I'm boiling alive. So I'm like super grateful for them. You know, some people might be like, I don't like managers, but I think like the ones that I have been good because they're like, hey, they kind of let us know what to do. Cause yeah, no problem. I'm waiting for Unity to open, but I don't think it's gonna open. So I'm just gonna wrap it up. Yeah, thank you guys. I'll do more work on this during the week. Maybe a gorilla halfway through. If I miss you guys. But I do need to do some stuff. Also, Owen Neon debuts on Friday. My VTuber son. I rigged him. I've been rigging him for a while, and his model's gonna be up and ready. I need to do some like final touch-ups to one of his model outfit things. So like, I'm probably gonna be working offline. But I believe it's either on Friday or Saturday, something like that. Have a good night, guys. Let me find someone to raid. Uh-oh. Let Let me find someone to raid. Me when I bark. Ooh, I'm gonna send you guys to Kiro. Kiro's playing Pokemon Legends Za. I really like his model actually. He's like a fighting V, like I think he's like a boxer type VTuber. He's been. I think this model this is a recent model change, but like I love his theme a lot, and I like his little frog mascot. So yeah, have fun over there. Yeah, look at him go. Yeah, this gift is available on Randon's Discord. I posted it in the art section. Feel free to like use it. However, just don't don't feed it to Gen AI or whatever. Here's my last commands. Okay. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye. See you tomorrow for karaoke. Unless I feel like drawing. Goodbye. For the raid message, raid 2. Here you go.